anime community? It's your boy LGG. Let's get Geek Reviews here today with another video of GOH Highschool Chapter 4. And with this chapter, we pick up right where we left off with Jin. He's getting up from the ground. He's like, oh shit, this dude is powerful. And, R is basically sitting there. And the guy's, for everybody that needs to know, the man in the black tuxedo with the blonde hair, his name is R. So he's basically like, oh man, like, you got back up. I'm surprised about that. And Jin's like, yeah, man, you're a tough opponent, but honestly, it's my legs. Like, I'm a stronger fighter with my legs. I don't really fight too much with my hands. I'm a leg person, leg day. Every day is leg day. Every day is leg day. That's Jin. Straight up nothing but legs. You won't get nothing but legs and feet when you fight that nigga. A couple of hands here and there, but it's mostly legs and feet. But he's like, yeah, I want the fight to continue. Jin gets back up and he's like, I want the fight to continue again because I'm stronger with my legs. I didn't really take you seriously. So R's like, you know what? I'll oblige you. Let's do it again. And again, we see him clash and it goes from there. The next panel is R basically going to talk to Mujin. And he's like, hey, you showed up. How was the fighter? And he was like, yeah, he's a pretty good fighter. And what Mujin winds up catching on to is R's hand is broken. So he's like, oh man, your hand, your arm is damaged. Is he that strong of a fighter? And R's like, yeah, he's pretty impressive. And Mujin's like, yeah, I cannot wait to see this guy then now. If he's able to damage your arm, I can't wait to see the guy. And then when that part of the chapter ends, we then cut to Jin. He's basically knocked out in his house. He's asleep. It's morning time. His bell starts to ring. He gets up. He realizes the GOH Highschool tournament. It starts today, and he's on his way. He's on his bike. He's riding down the streets, whipping it. And then what catches his eye is an old lady getting robbed. Guy grabs her purse, pushes her old ass, and hops on his bike like he's from Torque. Y'all remember the movie Torque? Kind of that Fast and Furious knockoff, but it just revolves around motorcycles instead of cars. Yeah, he hopped on the bike like he was one of them motherfuckers and whipped off. Jin catching this out the side of his eye, he's like, let me go help this old lady. Let me chase this guy down. So he starts chasing him down. He's chasing him down, and lo and behold, there goes Mira. She's right here. She's catching all the commotion. She sees what's going on. She's like, what the hell? What is going on right now? Jin basically runs into her while he's trying to catch the purse thief, and hijinks ensues basically. She's like, hey yo bro, what are you doing? She's getting ready to basically fight him, take him the fuck out, and he's like, yo, you got the wrong guy. I'm just after this bike thief. He's right there. And she's like, you know what, for me to atone for me screwing up, let me help you. And she jumps on the motorcycle, and these motherfuckers get into a Ginyu Force pose. Like, seriously, a Ginyu Force pose, man. He's basically pedaling. She's riding on top. She has her sword sticking out, ready to catch the purse burglar. And he's riding on his motorcycle like, what the fuck is wrong with these two? He starts to speed up. They speed up. Mira's like, let me basically take this on from here. She jumps up, gets ready to do her Wolfgang style, and she runs into a fucking sign. Like, face palms into a fucking sign, trying to stop this dude. He turns back, he's looking, he's smiling, he's like, yeah, I got away, yeah. And guess who pops up? Daewee pops up, and I told y'all know what my man's about. One punch! And he one punches the burglar off the bike. Sends him flying. The money's going everywhere. People's just running into the streets, picking up the money on the ground. They're just happy to give the old lady back her purse. All three of the main characters are together now. They're checking each other out. They're seeing what each other's all about. And the chapter ends with them running off, being like, hey, we got to go to this GOH Highschool tournament. Let's make it to the tournament in time. And that's how the chapter ends. A fairly quick chapter. It just revolves around the meeting of the main three characters. Like I said, some hijinks ensues, which is the best part of the chapter for me, but it just revolves around all three of the main characters meeting. From this point on, we will focus on the GOH Highschool tournament and their fights. Looking forward to recapping those. That's one thing I can actually say about GOH Highschool is They have some of the toughest fights that I myself have seen. They have some of the toughest fights, man. So I cannot wait for us to actually get that far. But until then, this has been your boy LGG. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Deuces.